What is going? There you go. Unmute mic. I've done it. Karina, do you have sound on YouTube? And then at some point we'll figure out what's going on with Instagram. You should be live. I should be live on YouTube. You should be able to hear me. Lip reading skills not the best. You should have sound now. Karina, let me know. I talk to myself sometimes. Do you think I have a spiritual gift? It's either that or madness, Robin. One of the two. I talk to myself all the time as well. Definitely not on the planet. Okay, so welcome. Friday morning, love Friday morning because it's end of the week and we have a coffee, we have a little chat and just see how it goes. So let's tune into the collective energy, see what's happening. I've already done a couple of readings this morning and there is some very, very interesting energy coming in. Of course, we are in the beginning of October. So happy October to everybody. Interesting energy coming in October, actually. Oh, brilliant. Sounds on. Fabulous. Thank you to everybody on YouTube for letting me know that. Much easier energy coming in October with through the eclipse season. Hurrah. As we go into Christmas, believe it or not. How can that even be? Okay, so let's have a look first and foremost as seeing what is going on in the month of October. And then we'll have a look at some individual readings. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Three of Swords, never a good card to come out. And the Ace of Pentacles. So let me tell you how I work. I am a channel, so I use tarot as my tool, but I'm not a traditional tarot reader. So sometimes I get messages that have got absolutely nothing to do with the cards whatsoever. They're just like an opening for me. They just kind of help me know where to go. And then my guides jump in, connect with your guides, and that's how the messages coming for me. Okay, so I feel like the month of October is a lot of clearing out. So this is for the collective. This is for everybody. There's a lot of clearing out. If there's anything that's not in alignment with you, it's going to be brought to the forefront. So that can be quite difficult. I feel like that's where the difficulties come in. You know, the Three of Swords is heartbreak. It's change. But look at the light that's coming in off of that. You know, through every difficulty, there is always something good to come out of that. So I feel like that's what's coming in. And when it's paired with the Ace of Wands, one of my favorite cards, this is about new creativity, new ideas, new passion, new, lots of newness. And that's good because we can get bored, you know, with the same old things. We've got this Purity card. You can barely sort of see it. It's one of my favorite cards. Seeing the soul within. So this is about a time for self-reflection, looking at what's going on in your life, and kind of trying to understand where you're going. I feel like there is a path ahead. I feel like things are kind of hotting up. They're getting to the crux of things. You know, if you've been looking in the other direction, Spirit are not going to let that happen anymore. Okay, let's just have a look. Yeah, acceptance of where you are. And that is also about gratitude as well. You know, trusting what's coming into you, trusting, you know, it may not be what you asked for, but it's certainly what you need. And life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So when you remember that, it can be much easier on navigating difficult times. Okay, so that's what we've got to expect for in the month of October. Things being brought to the forefront. You know, that may cause a little bit of disruption, but that's okay. Disruption is good. Once you've been through the disruption, things are going to start to move forward for you. Okay, so now we get to the fun part and the reasons that you are all here. Gosh, there's loads of you on this morning. Morning. Welcome to everybody. Welcome. Coffee and Conversations every Friday morning. Now, if you would like a personal reading, and I would just do some housekeeping. If anybody reaches out, do get lots of scammers. We had all the godly people on Wednesday. I'm also live at midday. If it's not your thing, it's really easy. Swipe on by. That's all you need to do. These readings are totally free for you. It's a way of me giving back. Also, if you want to connect on a deeper basis and you want me to read on a more in-depth basis, then all my offerings at the website spiritualwarrior.uk. If it's not for you, just get on with your day. That's all it is. Good vibes on this channel only. But if anyone reaches out, please ignore them. It's nothing to do with me. It's a scam. Report them, block them, do whatever you need to do. Good morning, Andy. How are you doing? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let me know where you are in the world. As you jump on, let me know. Hello, Steffi. How are you doing? Okay, so what do we need to do for readings? I need your name. I need a question. And I need you to share and like this page. It's a lovely energy exchange. All you've got to do is press a button. It helps with the algorithm. And that helps me. And then I help you. It's a lovely energy exchange. Really simple. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Michelle from Leicestershire. How is it up there? It's very grey. It's very grey down south. So if you would like a reading, name, question, give us a share. Everyone that shares will go to the top of the pile. It's already 2,500 people on TikTok. So we get a lot of people on here. Can't get through you all, but I will do my best. Catherine, yes, I do connect with spirit, my darling. That's why I'm here. I connect with my guides. I use tarot as my tool. I'm a clairsentient. That's my main gift. And a claircognizant. Though I do have clairvoyance and clairaudience. All the clairs. Sarah, give me a question. I know it's on career. What is it you want? Give me a question. Give me a share. And I will read for you. Very, very easy. Okay, where are we going to go first? Well, it's very weird not having Instagram on. Very weird. How can my live button just go? Have they moved it? I was live on Wednesday. And all it's doing is taking a picture of me. Very weird. Anyhow, I'm going to stop trying to fix it because I'm getting distracted. Okay, so if you would like a reading, if you share, if you follow this page, that's the energy exchange that I ask. Let's have a look. Thank you for the follow, Diane. Much appreciated. Thank you, Steffi, for the follow. Thank you for the like, Tash. Much appreciated. Okay, Steffi, we're going to do you first and foremost. Thank you very much. Okay, does Chris like me romantically? Steffi, let's have a look. Oh, wow, look what fell out. The Ace of Cups. Let's have a look. Ace of Cups. How does Chris feel about Steffi? How does Chris feel about Steffi's spirit? Let's have a look. Definitely a friendship there. Definitely, I feel like you definitely get on. Is it romantic? Is it romantic? Because you can have things from the heart where you connect on a heart space. Just want to double check. You know, I do feel like he likes you, Steffi, but I do feel there's something in and around it that is not quite the right time. I don't know if he's been through a difficult relationship. I feel like his head is not necessarily in the space of relationships, though I do feel that you do have a strong connection that's building. What I would suggest is you let this build. Yeah, see, he's a bit caught up in stuff. So I do get that there are feelings there, but I also feel that he's not quite ready to step through at that level. So I would just carry on as you are, let him step forward, and you're not going mad. Yes, you feel that, you know, there's sort of signs, there's little flirts going on, and you're like, am I making this up? No, my love, you're not. Definitely connection there, but I would say not quite. He's not quite ready to step into a relationship. Still stuff in the past, like lingering to the side of him, and that's really no good. Not to go into a connection. So hello, Kathleen. How are you doing? Let's have a look. Okay, Misha, let's have a look. So welcome to everybody. Oh my God, there's loads of you on today. To everybody that has jumped on. Hello to YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. Very sorry, for some reason my live button has disappeared. I'm not sure why. Misha, will your parents be happy and move? I don't feel like they really want to move. I feel like they're quite sort of set in where they are. I feel like if they could stay, that they would be more happy with that. They're kind of looking at the opportunities. Page of Pentacles don't really want to. They're thinking about all the negative aspects of it, but also sort of seeing why they're going, trying to set themselves free from that restriction. They really don't want to move. They don't want to move. Let's have a look. Will they? You know, happiness is a difficult one. I feel like they get quite stressed about change. I don't know whether they've been in their place for quite a long time. Okay, they will figure it out eventually, but it's going to take a little bit of time. So yes, they will be happy, and yes, they will move, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, thank you very much for that. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Thank you, Natalie, for the heart. Just have a little slurp of my coffee. Happy Friday, Karina. It feels like October is a more fun month, lighter energy. You're absolutely right. It is a much lighter energy in October, definitely. Sarah Thompson, I'd love a message on career. Will I become a medical director? Ooh. Let's have a little look. Sarah on no, where are you? YouTube. Will I become a medical doctor? Do apologize. Will I become a medical doctor? Oh, look, there's my live button. Oh my God. There you go. I can go live on YouTube now. Okay. Right. Hello. My God. It's so weird when you don't do this for a while on social media, and I kind of can't think what to do. Instagram, hello. I'm sorry we are so late. Couldn't find the button. Couldn't find the live button. Okay, Sarah, will you become a medical doctor? It feels very stressful and it feels very difficult, and it's a long old path. But yes, you do, because things go in your favor. And I'd have to say that you are really bloody good at it as well. I feel like you've got a natural intuition. There's your happiness with doing it. The path, I'm not going to lie, it's not an easy path. There's a lot of questions that you have. There's a lot of anxieties that you have in and around this, but you do get there. But you know, it's like when the difficult cards come up, what you have to realize is that paths to, a place that's going to take a huge amount of work, they are kind of challenging, they do take a lot of grit and determination, but you will get there. You will absolutely get there. And that's what you've got to remember. So don't give up, follow your dream. You will. And you're kind of destined to do this as well. So yeah, good for you. Love that. Love. Okay, Instagram. Hello. Welcome. I know we're late. We're not actually late. You're just late because I couldn't find the button. Don't know why it disappeared. It just popped up. So there you go. Okay, so if you would like a reading, give me your name, give me a question, and give this live a share, a like, a thumbs up, a follow, all those lovely things. It's just a lovely energy exchange because these readings are completely free for you. Hello, Chasing Butterflies. Danya, how you doing, my darling? Always lovely for you to check in Australia. Okay, Sierra, is that how you say your name? I hope so. Is Drew the right fit for me? Ooh. Let's have a look. Let's have a card for how does Sierra feel about Drew? Ooh, that one. Okay. How does Drew feel about Sarah? That fell out. Ooh. Two of Cups. Love that. Energy that sits between you. Energy that sits between you. Okay, I like this, I have to say. Serena. Sahara. I do apologize. My brain's a bit scrambled today. It's kind of doing very little for 2 weeks. I had this great expectation to go away and do loads of readings and stuff because I was up in the mountains and I had zero Wi-Fi. So I did absolutely nothing with regards to technology. Okay, Sierra, I like Drew. He likes you. You like him. The energy that sits in between the two of you is clear. It's fun. It's lighthearted. There's celebration there. There's lots of fun times. So I would definitely give this a go. Give this a follow and see where it ends up. So it feels really good. It feels like, and I like that a lot. Let me just turn my heater off. It's getting a bit warm. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Sometimes just need to make myself laugh. Life can be a little bit too serious. Sarah, on YouTube, I feel like you just trust yourself. That's who you need to trust. Trust yourself. Trust your guidance. You know, that's where you need to go. Okay, thank you for all the follows, guys, and thank you for the shares as well. Really appreciate that energy. It's a lovely energy exchange. If you would like a reading, the readings are completely free for you. So I ask that you share, you like, you follow, because it's just a really nice thing for me because it helps with the algorithm. And we all know it's about the algorithm. So if you'd like a message, give me a name, give me your question, and give me a share. Very, very simple. And really what we want to try and do is give you some context in and around what is going on for you. So you can make decisions in and around that. So Natalie, why is Darren being so cold and cruel towards me? I don't mean to laugh, but someone just whispered in my ear. And when I say somebody, I mean one of my guides. So because I'm going to paraphrase what they said, because he's an idiot, okay? It was a little bit more descriptive than that, but that is why. Okay, so tell me about Darren, please. Can I have Darren's energy towards Natalie? And Natalie, you need to pull yourself away from that energy. It's negative. It's like hurt people is what I'm hearing. I feel like his energy frequency is quite low and negative at the moment. You know, let me just pull up. Just let me sit with this for a minute. Let me just sit with this for a minute. Okay. So what you're being shown at the moment with this is about you stepping into your boundaries and realizing what is good for you. And what you are seeing is somebody that is not treating you with respect, that's not treating you with kindness. And what is happening is that you're kind of chasing that energy a little bit more. And that doesn't mean to say that, you know, he's there in your life for a reason other than to show you boundaries that you need to implement a little bit more. I feel like this person will help you wake up to what it is that you need and what it is that you deserve. And certainly, Spirit, I'll say, pulling your energy back. You watch, you pull your energy back and that person will start to step forward more. Always happens. You know, you are a very light-hearted person, so you can always understand why people are cruel. Like you just don't get it in the world. Why are people cruel? And some people just are. You know, hurt people. They're cruel because they haven't worked on their stuff. So they go around, you know, carrying on the patterns. Okay, I hope that helps. Where else are we going? Mo, how you doing, Mo? Thank you for all the shares, guys. I really do appreciate that. Do give us a like, give us a follow, give us a thumbs up. It is a lovely energy exchange. And please, please, please share this, because Natalie, you are more than welcome, my darling. And you're a beautiful soul, you know. You really, really are. Just pull back from this energy. Will Curtis contact me today? I don't feel like he will. No, that's feels quite strong. Curtis. Yeah. No, not going to contact you today. Is it romantic? Well, he's not going to contact you. When he contacts you, will it be romantic? No, I feel like he's going to contact you to like offload on something. You know, you're a good listener, but yeah, again, his energy is negative. I just, you like, no, Mo, just walk away from this at this moment. Let these people sort out their stuff, you know, let them sort out their stuff. You don't need to be the place where everybody unloads to. It's like, you deal with your stuff, I'll deal with my stuff. You don't need to come and like, you know, vomit all your negativity on me and then expect me to be there and then just disappear because you feel better and I've absorbed it all. This is what happens. It's energy, guys. You've got to start realizing this. Hello to Instagram. How are you doing? If you would like a reading, give me your name, give me your question, and give me a share, a like, a follow, a thumbs up, all those lovely things. Mo, you are more than welcome. Lovely for you to join me. Where are we going? Ruby, will my son's health be okay? It will, but this is kind of a wake-up call. He needs to make some changes. He needs to make some changes. I feel like really, really thirsty. So I don't know whether he's like massively dehydrated or doesn't drink any water at all, because literally like my mouth feels like a bit of sandpaper. Excuse me, I just had to drink. I don't know what. Ruby, let me know how old he is, because he comes through as a very, very young energy, and I actually feel that he's probably older than what I'm feeling. He's not drinking water in school. He needs to drink water. It's like what I'm feeling, what they're showing me, it's like I feel like really mucusy. I feel like really, really mucusy. Has he got a dairy intolerance? It's like when I feel like that, I've had it in the past, and it's just like it's all in the throat. I would have, he's sick all the time, but the doctors can't get, I'd get a food intolerance test. I feel like he's got a dairy intolerance. It's not, I don't feel like it's a dairy allergy. I am allowed to say this because I am a naturopath. It's like, I feel like there's all mucus here, and I don't feel like there's anything like significantly, like, you know, dangerously ill, but I do feel like the doctors are not going to find this. I feel like you need to do your own investigation. I feel like it is a dairy intolerance. So I'd literally just take him off all cow's milk. Well, go and get it sorted out. Like literally, I don't know your case history. So let's do it like health and safety. I didn't tell you to go and do that. I would explore the possibility that he may have an intolerance to dairy, and dairy is in everything. So I hope that helps. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I do get a lot of medical diagnosis in and around my psychic abilities because I work within a medical field in a naturopathic sense. So, okay. Linda, hello, my lovely. How are you? I wasn't late. I started, but I couldn't find my live button on Instagram. Don't really know what happened. It all went a little bit weird. Okay. Thank you, my darling. I know. I've been on a retreat. I felt refreshed. Well, I felt refreshed until I got home. This week's been so crazy because I've been so busy. So if these readings resonate with you and you would like to book a more personal reading, then go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. All my offerings are there for you guys. I do lots of sorts of different readings. I do Zoom readings, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. I have lots of American clients, so I do work late and early some mornings. I do soul retrievals. I do spiritual coaching. I do naturopathy. So if you're ill and you want to look at things in a more holistic way, just check out the website. There's something that resonates. There's something that resonates. It is that easy. Where are we going? So hello to everyone. We're on all the channels this morning, as we normally are on a Wednesday at midday and a Friday morning. Coffee and conversations with spirit. Hello, Charlie. How are you doing, my darling? Lovely to have you on. Rebecca, will me and my family ever move to Australia? I feel like it's difficult. I feel like they're making me feel like it's complicated with the paperwork, because they're showing me piles of paper, and it feels like a heavy weight, so it feels like it's frustrating at the moment. You will get there eventually, but I don't feel like it's going to be within your timeline. So did Gillian know? Make sure you go through all the paperwork. I can't speak. You know what I mean? Make sure you check all the paperwork. I feel like there's a heavy weightedness in and around the paperwork that you need to figure out, and that's what's kind of slowing things up. It's like all the boxes aren't ticked. You will get there, but it just feels like it's a little bit of a struggle. So yeah, it's not an easy path. It's like they're showing me it's an uphill struggle, but that you just need to just make sure that you go through all the things that you need to get through. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm going to use a different deck. Okay, let me have a look. Where are we going? Yes, the Italy retreat. I had to put a hold on that, Linda, because there was a problem with the venue. So I'm trying to find a new venue for next year. Certainly doing day retreats, and we're going to be doing weekend retreats in the UK, but I would really like to find somewhere abroad. So if there's anyone that listening that hosts retreats in somewhere warm and hot, let me know. Let me know. So let's have a look. Charlie, hello, my darling. Let's have a look. Anything for you? Let's have a look. What does Charlie need to know? I need to Charlie. I feel, Charlie, as you come into this part of the year, like towards the end part, so I'm feeling like towards the end, like I feel like halfway through October. Don't know why that is significant for you, but it's halfway through October going into November, December, January. I feel like you get into much more of a flow. It feels like things start falling into place. There's like I don't know whether there's something that you want to do, but it felt, they've just corrected me, it felt like it would be impossible. It's like in your head, it's like, how am I going to get there? I want to be there, and how can I get there? And they're not actually telling me what it is, but I feel like things start falling into place, and there's stepping stones that keep that are coming up, that are kind of like bridging the gap to help you get there. I hope that makes sense. So I feel like there's sort of like a plan, a different path for you, and everything just kind of like falls into place, where it feels like up until now, it feels like it's been like you're walking uphill. But where they were showing me like this, it's been like difficult. It starts to level off and things start falling into place. So what they're showing me is that even through these difficult times, there have been things that have been formulating in the background that you have not been aware of. Magician, look at that poking out. I love that when that happens. Start creating it, start believing it. So if you've kind of given up on there, on a path that you need to go back to that, because I feel like it's just coming out. Yeah, with the start. Oh my God. Definitely things are getting better. Look at those cards, and there's another one. So yeah, times in the past, 5 of Cups, that's the difficulties that have been, and now you're moving into much, much better energy. I have felt that all the readings that I've done this week, believe you me, I have done a lot of readings. I've done 2 weeks readings in a week. It's been crazy. And there is a lot of golden light coming in for people where you have been stuck. It just feels like you're starting to flow, things going in your favor, things starting to be much, much easier. It's good coming in. Fern, how you doing, my darling? Always lovely to feel your lovely, lovely energy. Just saw something about somebody and jewelry. Where have you gone? Because they're showing me. It feels very cliche, but who put the thing about the jewelry? Will you ever find your missing jewelry? Okay, it's down an arm. I don't feel like I don't know if it's a sofa, I have to say, but it feels like some sort of armchair, and it's down. It's like there's the arm bit of the chair. So if you're sat in the chair, it's on this side and it's right down. And I feel like you've had it out and you feel like, no, I've looked in all the chairs because I feel like it's obvious, but it's not. It's down in there. It's gone like right down. There might even be like a little rip. It's there. I can see it. I don't know where your chair is, but let me know that you've got that. So guys, if you would like a reading, give me your name, give me your question, and give this live a share. It's a lovely energy exchange. It really, really helps me. And it helps with the algorithms. And that's all I ask for these little readings. Thank you very much for the shares, guys. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Saw Perfect. So let's go to you. That's the way it works. If you give it, hey Trina, thank you. I know, I love this top. There is a lovely lady that sells these, Gina. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it out. She does these great t-shirts, and she's lovely. Is Kay, so Moon, hey, Ardita, is Kay worth my time? I feel like Kay, you need to have strong boundaries with. Let me go into the energy of Kay, please. I feel it will be a little bit of a slow burner, but I feel like you need to have strong boundaries. Okay. I think selfish is a little bit of a strong word for them, but they do kind of get wrapped up in their own needs. I feel like this person in the past is used to kind of getting their own way. And I feel like you've got to trust your intuition. There's certainly a few red flags that are floating around that. But, you know, in honesty, everybody has red flags because nobody's perfect. You're not gonna tick all the boxes. And there might be a sort of separation and then a coming background. But I just feel with this person, you're just going to need to have strong boundaries. You just, make sure that, yes, you can put effort in and be open, but you want to see actions on the words. I feel that don't be too available. Be good on your own. I feel like the way with this person, and it's not like this is a red flag, no, it's just a way of getting used to somebody's energy in a light sort of fashion. It feels like it's like I'm good on my own. I've got a good life and I can go there and do that, and I've limited expectations from you, and we're just going to see how it pans out. I feel like that's the way. Anything that's too needy, I don't really feel is like their bag. So I hope that helps. And thank you for the share. Do appreciate it. So if you share this, you do go to the top of the pile. So I've had 15,000 people on here who have done the like. So thank you really, really, really very much. Do keep double tapping that screen and do keep sharing, because it really, really helps me. Hello, Kim. How you doing? Lovely to see you again. Saul Perfect, you did a share, so let's have a look for you next. I'd love to hear about my relationship. I'd love to hear about my relationship where, oh goodness me, when it's a line, we're going through it. Okay, Rebecca, tell me about Rebecca's relationship, please. You know what Spirit is saying? It is, because we should go, just breathe, just take a breath. It's okay. It's okay. It's like, you know, it's, yeah, I feel that there's a good connection here. All relationships, you know, relationships are our biggest teachers. You know, sometimes you just got to take a breath, move back, see what you're being shown. So 2 Pentacles in reverse. So definitely that's the area where you are going through it at the moment. There's healing to be learned. There's lessons to be learned. You know, I feel it's okay. I feel like you'll come out the other side. What's the ending to this? Okay, there's, okay, let me have a look. Okay, you'll come back round. So there's the difficulties. You're both a little bit stubborn. 6 of Cups, but you're going to be okay. Just bear with me a sec. I just need to turn the heat down. I'm getting too hot. Whew. Okay. It was so cold when I came in my office this morning. I was like, oh my God. So it is a little bit difficult, but you know, have your boundaries, stick with it, take a step back, see what you're being shown. See what, you know, what is this all about? You know, it's about understanding the process, understanding what this person is showing. Why is this situation been brought into your life? I hope that helps. Okay, Trine, let's have a look for you, my darling. What's going on in your crazy world? What's going on in your crazy world? Hello, Anna. How you doing, my darling? General for Trina, please. Oh, God, that was quick. Awaken, and that might be in the reverse, I'm not sure. I feel that everything that has gone on has really, oh my God, they're flying out, Tree, has really brought you back to yourself. In it's kind of like making you more grounded. Okay, we've got fulfillment, we've got harmony, and we've got awaken. I feel like you just can't be bothered with any more bullshit. It's like you're bullshitted out. I don't know who I've got. Lily Newt, hello on YouTube. How are you, my darling? Thank you for joining us. It has given you incredible strength, Trine. You know, you are a warrior woman. You know this. Let's have a look. What else does Trina need to know? General, please. Guidance, my lovely Trina. Okay, so you're kind of just taking a sat back a little bit and seeing where this is going to go. I do feel that job is going to come back round, you know. I do. I don't feel like it's done and dusted. I feel it's, yeah. See, Temperance is second chances. You've got a lot on your mind. You're feeling a bit low from it, but I do feel, I was just really surprised again. I do feel it's coming back round. Don't give up. Put it out to the universe. You know, sometimes it's just about the timing thing. I feel it's going to come back round because I feel like this is a really good opportunity for you. So see how that goes, my lovely. Okay, if you'd like a reading, give us a like, give us a follow. Everybody that follows, you go to the top of the pile. because it's lovely energy exchange. I do not charge for these readings. It's my way of giving a little bit back. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, check out my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I've got courses coming up, psychic development courses starting in January. These are live courses. They are on at a early bird discount at the moment. So thank you for all the shares. I do appreciate that. Hello, Fern, my darling. How are you? That's why I love doing these lives. I do get a lot of the same people coming on, and it is lovely. What do I need to do next in my journey? Fern, what does she need to do next in her journey, please? You're welcome, Shreen. Sending you lots of love, my darling. Fern, what do you need to do next? Oh, need to do next in your journey. Oh, okay, you're going to be shown. I know that people always think that's a bit of a cop-out, but that's what this card is all about. Messages coming in. Guides putting things within your reach. And it's really important, certainly for the next 6 weeks, that you put you in the center of everything. So don't get distracted by other people's drama. What's going on with these? No rescuing people. Certainly, I don't know what the relevance of 6 weeks are, but there are going to be good things coming in, and they don't want you to miss them. So this is definitely about the future, about where you're moving into. It's definitely on a heart-based level. So things that you enjoy, things that you love, things you're going to be shown. It's like they're showing me. It's very beautiful, actually. It's like this flower. I don't know what the flower is, but it's a big kind of ball. And it's got like, and it's all kind of enclosed, and it's really opening up. What does that mean? This is going to take you, okay. They're kind of showing it being pollinated. So if you don't want any children, you might need to be a little bit careful at the moment. This does lead to happiness. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one there, Fern. Oh, dear. Oh, Fern, you've just meditated and shown an eye. Look at it. Well, you know, this flower was being pollinated by lots of bees. Well, not lots of bees, but, you know, being pollinated. So do any children. You've got 2 girls, and I keep being shown a baby boy. Maybe you need to just be a little bit careful, Fern, if you don't want that little boy coming in. So, yeah, it was an interesting concept. There you go. See, all sorts of things are brought in on these lives. Okay, where else are we going? Tigger, let's come to you. Hello, Natalie. Anything for you? What does Natalie need to know? I feel like we need to go over here. Ooh. What does Natalie need to know, please? Okay, all right. Okay. As soon as I tuned into your energy, Natalie, what I got is a real tightness in my throat chakra. And I've not used this deck all morning. This is my chakra deck, and I've got 2 throat chakra cards, which is really interesting, self-expression and sound. I've also got the Empress card, so I feel that there is a real need for you to step into your higher self. It's like a calling, but it's very much in and around the throat chakras. This is where you kind of sort of stand back for a peaceful life. Don't rock the boat. Little bit of people pleasing energy in there. I feel like you have done some work on this, but there is a need to really kind of clear this and, you know, just sort of like step into your truth with it. There's certainly a blockage, so you've not been saying what you feel. You kind of sort of like hang back a little bit and think about you overthink it rather than just sort of like speak in your mind. And I do understand why you do that. There is a little bit of hesitation, and then you go up into your head, and then you overthink it, and then you don't say it. It's like you've lost the moment. There is an element of you stepping again into your higher self, believing that you can achieve more. That grappling with the ego, the ego is the voice that tells us we can't. You can't. What are you thinking? You're rubbish. You're stupid. You're blah 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 blah. And this is connected to the past. So this is something that you really need to work on, to let go of, to cut out. The pain of the past is the pain in the past. And what we have to realize, guys, is that everything that comes to us for a reason. It is about learning. It is about development. It's about these things that we have to grow, and we only grow within ourselves at difficult times. I wish as humans we'd spend the time working and growing when we weren't at our worst, because it would be so much easier. But I feel like celebrations are coming in, so happier times coming in. Whew, that was a lot this morning. Okay, let me just grab some water. Is thirsty work. So guys, if you would like a reading, go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I do 3-question readings, so I do shorter readings if that's what you want. I can tune into your energy a lot more if you want a longer reading, face-to-face, Zoom. I read for people all over the world, so I work very different times. I have a live diary. Go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. It's all in the links wherever you are. And check out any of my offerings. I do soul retrievals. I do psychic mentoring. I have a group of psychic development starting in January. This is a 6-week program with a bonus week as well if you sign up currently. It's a really great live interactive process. I do all my psychic stuff live. That's where I kind of work the best. I can really work with you on a one-to-one basis and help you develop. Do check out all my offerings, spiritualwarrior.uk. I hope you all have a fantastic website. Fantastic weekend. If you go to the website, sign up for the newsletter as well, because there's a lot of content that I don't put out on social media, but I do put out for my tribe that are signed up. So sending you all love and light, and I'm back Wednesday at midday, Friday at 10 a.m. And do give us a follow, guys, because I do readings as well within the week, and we'll be putting something out on YouTube this weekend. So do check out that. All the links in the bio. Have a great weekend. Love and light, everyone.